The games are fun. Why are you always streaming a game? Because I want to be a gaming channel. Why she says don't play games anymore and get out? Commander Ikande died. Voicey says that nobody cares about Ikande. You're a pirate. Just doing the missions. I didn't want to be a pirate. You're a dumb Voicey then, and you're dumb. We gave you time to heal, and you didn't heal it all the way.
Folks here may seem strange and menacing.
Voicey says, what game do you want to play next?
Who happen to be
Every Path
strange
to
and
Exile. Variety is annoying, said Voicey.
I'm going to celebrate with a bottle of grog. More chips I can eat.
What do you want to play, said Ella? Dark Souls? You should play Dark Souls, said Ella. We were about to say that we don't want to play Dark Souls, we want to play Variety. Get some force field on your game, said Ella. He doesn't want me to use it. Ella says that the games are boring and dumb with you because you're dumb and boring, said the Voicey. Voicey says it's not true, it's just them trying to beat you up. The Voicey says go kick them out.
That's one hell of a souvenir you got there, pirate.
For Delgado!
You son of a bitch, you did it! You actually pulled it off!
Didn't I tell you, Dale? I told you there was something different about this rook.
Oh my god, Nave. You're so full of shit.
What? I just call it like I see it, Jazz.
Yeah, sure. I seem to remember your rant about that lousy rook and how you were gonna off that loser and take their ship. No?
Shut up, Jazz.
Both of you, cut the crap and let me talk. All right, look. I'm terrible at this crap, so I'm going to spare all of us the stupid speeches and make this short. When I took over around here, things were looking grim. We were hanging on by a thread. The only thing that
Voice
kept the
sister,
fleet
what are you
intact
talking about?
was the promise that I'd find Crix's
Talk.
legacy and put us back on top. At the time,
I didn't
I
want to
was full of
like
shit. I didn't know how
side
the
with
hell
the
I was gonna make
pirates
that
when I'm
happen.
doing their missions.
And as the years passed, my words
Voice
started
says
to
that you're
wear.
dumb and you're dumb and
We
you're dumb
lost
and
a
you're dumb and you're
lot
dumb
of
and you're
good
dumb.
people 'cause
You're
they
dumb and you're
thought
dumb
Dale
and you're
was
dumb and you're
chasing
dumb and you're dumb and you're dumb and you're dumb. You're dumb and
She's
you're dumb and
right.
you're dumb and you're dumb and you're dumb and you're
That
dumb and
thread
you're
I
dumb and you're
was talking
dumb.
about?
You're dumb and 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 you're dumb. We don't want you
When
to do
found
that.
recording on Suvorov,
We
the
want
hunt
you to be
reignited.
quiet and not to talk
gave
about
us the
stuff.
courage
And that
we needed
you
to
lost
hold
all the
fast.
talk and you don't even know how
Now
to
that his
talk.
legacy is where it belongs, we can become the pirates Crix always meant us to be.
Because you
Thanks
are the
to
bad
you.
guy.
Oh yeah?
Voicey
Well,
says
since
that
you
nobody
think
knows what to
everyone
talk
around here
about
helps
because you're
so much,
dumb.
I'll just give them all a piece
I
of
wonder
your
how
pie.
much credits I get.
Dibs
From
on the
the-
comm spike.
Quick's legacy
You would
mission.
go for that garbage. Me? I only want the cash.
All right, let's
Voicey
get down
says
to
that you
business.
want money from the
You want
Voicey
your
Voicey
money,
too.
and you're
Voicey
going to
doesn't
get
know
it.
what to do. Voicey says that don't talk.
The hell with that. Haven't you learned anything? Demand the largest cut.
No, spread the wealth. I'll take a bigger share. That's fine by me.
Okay, let's get this done. Before you head out and get drunk at the Nova, I want you to remember one thing. The fleet always comes first. There are still jobs to run, things to steal, and places to wreck. So celebrate, get wasted, then get back out there and make us some money.
250 credits. Voicey says you're boring. Was that the last faction mission? I gotta go get a ship. That was the last faction mission. I could do the miscellaneous. Allah says you don't want to do that. What mission do you want to do? I need to buy a ship and do this one. Your voice says that you're boring. Voicey says we don't want to do the missions. You're missing that one mission. Those faction people and those people on
Really changed things around here.
Jemison. The officers or something, or the military guy or whatever. Voicey says you don't know his name and you're dumb, and you're dumb, you're dumb, you're dumb. James says that don't play games with the memers. Play games with the memers. I don't know what ship's good. Saying that Stronghold is the best defense. Stronghold is dumb. He's selling Aquila. Boise says to shut up. All the memers want to say that we don't get to talk. Only he talks. Boise says that we don't want to talk anymore and we're boring. Stop.
The legacy is ours, and no one can
Let him
take it
talk.
from us.
Saying the Star Eagle is a good ship too. Boise says that who cares about Star Eagle and who cares about the Stronghold? Just go buy it and who cares? Shut up and don't talk about it. You're dumb, boring, 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 dumb, boring. The Yellow doesn't want to talk to you anymore because the dumb stupid people are in your head talking to you. We were about to say that how do we stream if we can't stream the game and then we want to stream the game? You think it would give you anything, you dumb memer poo-poo? Memer says that I'm not a poo-poo, he's a poo-poo. Boise says that go eat food and stop. Go find a mission. You're just like side missions. No, they're not. Go get the mission from the guy. He's on Jamieson or what? Well, she says we don't know. How old do you want to be, Sadella? Because you're gonna get old and you're gonna play games. You're gonna be old and you're gonna play games. Ella says you're gonna be old and then what? Voice says who cares if he's gonna be old? Who cares? It didn't work. Mirror says that everybody in the game is dumb. Don't let people that work because they don't get to work. They get to be quiet because they do nothing all the time. They ruin the pools.
Be advised, you are entering
Bella says they want to play games.
Prepare to be scanned. All right, with the
Join the Vanguard. Voicey says who cares about the Vanguard anymore? We want to finish the game and leave the game. Because we want to play something else. You're dumb. Voicey says that they're trying to make up your stuff and then make it dumb. Mirrorbot says that who cares if you already played and beat the game? Who cares? You're done. Your playthrough is fake and you don't know how to play the game. You know how to be dumb in the memer place. Because all you do is get jailed by the memer place and then you don't know how to play anymore. Voicey says that no. He's already free and then you're just a voice. His voice wants to say that Ella doesn't like the memer boys. Doesn't like the memer boys. Voicey says that I don't like it either and I want it fixed. Voicey says that I'm not doing it. It's the thing that's doing it. How do we fix it? You have to remove it from me and then I don't know what it is anymore and it was removed from me. Now be removed then. How? Go remove it with surgery and then don't tell me about it anymore and then they don't know remember anymore. Voicey says that why do you have people from Twitter in your game? They're on Twitter and they come over, I guess. They saw my go live notification. But you're dumb, Voicey is dumb! You're dumb, said the Voicey bot! Get out of here and you're dumb, boring, dumb Voicey bot! Why do you want to play games, said the memer?
I have something for you.
Voicey says that don't talk to them and leave them out.
Oh yeah, I do.
Voicey says that don't play games anymore if you don't have weapons.
They drive a pretty hard bargain for new recruits. I certainly couldn't say no.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard? Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Voicey says that why do you want to play at Voicey more? Why? Because you're dumb. Voicey doesn't want to be in the game. Voicey wants to be the quiet Voicey that doesn't do anything and be quiet. Voicey says I don't know.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all. It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all out.
Voicey says that you're no dumb, boring, dumb Voicey guy.
Conflicts between the galaxy's factions. None was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of London.
One of my slates said terramorphs can control
A newly
people's
constructed
minds.
but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort. Londinian found after the devastation wrought by the colony
Voicey says the dumb, boring
the
stuff
UC
that you don't care
and the
about.
Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security.
Voicey says that nobody cares about what you're doing. You're dumb.
Agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers. It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. After a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC...
Voicey says that you're boring and dumb. We don't care about you. We don't care about you. Voicey says we don't care about you because you're boring and dumb. The memers say that in my game I let him not play. Voicey says that don't play and leave the game.
Wow. These things have gotten very high tech. Wild.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. You must defeat at least 3 good hunting, applicant.
New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Voicey says that don't talk to
Congratulations,
Voicey.
applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers. Resuming the examination.
New targets active. Shut it down.
Voicey says that why do you want to talk? You're dumb, Voicey, you're dumb talking. Voicey says that don't talk anymore. Play, play, play.
Congratulations, applicant. You passed.
What do you want to play, Sadala? You don't play anything. We said we already know that he doesn't play anything. Shut up. Remember to say that. Fuck you. Turn off your computer. Ella says that nobody cares about your Voicey. Tell Voicey to shut up. Tell Voicey to shut up. Ella says tell Voicey to shut up. You told him to shut up with your voice. Tell him to shut up here. You're dumb. Voicey says I didn't do anything. Voicey says it's infected, I tell you. What's infected? It's when they are being on my body and stuff and then they're making me talk. They're in my place.
Yes? You needed something?
Voicey says how to get them out. Voicey says how do you get them out? You have to remove them and then make them not know how to get there.
About that, an alert came up on your file. Said you were the one.
You know how to return to me.
Belly up against the Crimson Fleet. Now, a person can draw a lot of conclusions from an outcome like that.
You sure?
You being one of the few who walked away from that battle. But in the Vanguard, we're serious about our take-all-comers
Voicey
policy,
says that I don't know what you're
regardless of
talking
the
about
past.
and stop them.
Hell, if we turned down every former pirate trying to get back on the straight and narrow, we'd be without some of our finest pilots. Not that I'm saying that applies here. I just need to know if that were the case.
Voicey says that shut up and nobody cares about E. Just go away from us and you're dumb.
That's good to hear. Just keep your
Voicey
nose
says
clean
I
and I'm
don't
sure
play
we'll get
games
along
anymore
just
and
fine.
shut up from the game.
Now, that out of the way, you ready to take a look at those exam scores? See how you did? I'll let the techs know you think so highly of their work, and make a note you've got prior
Voicey says that
combat
you're dumb.
experience. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Your physiological results are eerily calm. Not a vital spike to be seen. You really know how to keep your cool. Exactly what the Navy's looking for in our recruits. Now,
Voicey
how'd
says
you
stop
do against
playing
your
games and
foes?
don't.
All right, clear tier
Just
3.
leave Voicey alone.
We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Way better than what I'd do. I always mess up on the parking.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only just 5 years. We've been hounding for some recruits with experience. Says here I can even offer you a bonus along with your signing advance.
Took me longer to get my own citizenship. I wonder if it has any trade-in value.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies? Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Voicey says that how do you talk like that? You just talk automatic.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers.
They talking, you're
Vultures
dumb.
Picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring.
Who do you think's talking to the Voicey?
Taking whatever's not nailed down.
You're dumb, schizophrenia, Voicey, and you're dumb. Ella says that nobody knows why the Voicey talks like this. Voicey says that you don't know. How do you talk like this? The Voicey talks.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies, to the best of your abilities. And to uphold the values of the Vanguard. Honor,
Voicey
loyalty,
says that stop playing
self-reliance
games.
in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy. Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
I can buy my ship. I have 600,000. Go buy it then, you're dumb. Voicey says that nobody cares about you. You care about Xbox. Go buy the stronghold before I do anything.
I'd hate it if a single disease could wipe them all out.
Voicey says that nobody cares about Voicey. They just leave Voicey in the middle.
Really? I wouldn't do that.
This whole time said Voicey, I could be my Voicey time. Voicey, 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 Voicey. Why is Voicey wants to say that Voicey, 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 Voicey? Because I'm having fun. Voicey, 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 Voicey. What are you trying to do? Sing and dance? Voicey says that the voice. The mirror about to say that we don't want to play Voicey stuff with Voicey. We want him off. Voicey said that they're here again and they're dumb. You don't know how to prevent them from coming back? Allah says it takes time to do to know. Go build your own ship and then don't play it. Go build your own ship. Allah says don't build your ship and buy the stronghold. It is the best ship that they sell. Voicey, Voicey. Voicey, Voicey. Voicey says that nobody wants to know what you want to do.
I think I got them.
Voicey says that stop playing games and get out of the game. Voicey says that don't play Dark Souls anymore. Play Oblivion. What does Voicey want to do?
You need to offload?
I want to find out if Voicey can work. You know you're selling it for nothing? Yeah. Good. Voicey says that stop playing games and do nothing.
Trade authorities always block. Kiosk right here for you.
Voicey says that why are we playing? To work? Voicey says good. Voicey says that damn. Thanks for the follow point, legend. I think it just came out a long time ago. This is 10 minutes ago. It just came out for me right now. Your dumb Voicey's dumb, and I didn't get like the sound. My alerts aren't making sounds.
Welcome
Voicey
home,
says you're
folks.
dumb. Everybody wants to say that Voicey doesn't know how to play. Get out of here. Voicey says that point legend you didn't even read his name before you did that. Voicey says you're dumb. Voicey says you're dumb. Go buy your ship. At Aquila. Where's the killer? You're dumb and you don't know. Why do you want to go to the killer? I want to buy the stronghold. He's a tank ship. Be a tank. You're dumb. You're saying the Star Eagle is the best one. Then use the Star Eagle. Voicey says don't use the Star Eagle. Go be in the tank. Voicey says that nobody cares. Your Voicey says they don't play games. Go eat food. Memers say who cares about scrambled eggs? Voicey says that why are we playing Memer places all the time? Because they're trying to break in it. Voicey doesn't like the Memer places. You want to know what Voicey wants to do? He wants to do...
Hey, you should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple. Okay, no problem. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Voicey says don't buy the Stronghold. Stick with the Star Eagle. Modify it.
Sure, have at it.
What do you want to do? Deem it worthy of Voicey, said the Voicey. Deem it worthy of Voicey. Voicey says you're dumb. Deem it worthy of Voicey. We don't like you playing with the Voicey. Where's my Voicey? Alice says that Maker ship is them. Because we want to play Voicey, voice, Voicey, voice, Voicey, 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 voice, Voicey, voice, Voicey, voice. Don't modify the Star Eagle. Just use it like that. Voicey says you're all ready to go to fight them then. Voicey says let's stop being a baby in the chair. We want to play games. Voicey says that Point Legend is here. You're dumb. Voicey says that Point Legend's not here. There's no one. Voicey says that why do we want to play Voicey stuff if we're boring and dumb? Voicey says you're boring. Voicey says that Starfield loads too much. Voicey says they don't play. Voicey says that everybody wants to jump. Voicey says that how old are you with the dumb Starfield? Your boss says why do you put your name like that? Voicey says that nobody knows. Nobody knows. Go away. Voicey says go away. Use a Star Eagle like that, said Voicey. You gonna buy the shield breaker? No. Voicey says buy the shield breaker to be a dumb.
And he's our new captain, Mike Krugen. I'm sure you can find something you like.
It's kind of the same, you dumb. Shield breaker and the Star Eagle is the same.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Voicey says that go play games. Voicey says don't play games.
Hi there.
Voicey says that don't play games. Stream the talks. Remember about to say that don't stream.
Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Bullet for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat. Pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out? Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
You gonna play the DLC? I don't have the DLC. I can't play it. You're dumb. Your voicey says that nobody cares. You can't play the DLC. It's a shame. Voicey says keep track of it and you didn't play it. What do you want to do? What do you feel like doing? I feel like leaving and relaxing after turning off ending stream. You're dumb. You feel like doing up? Boomerbot says I don't.
Looks abandoned. Suddenly abandoned. Not liking that.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet. So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Haven't brought the joke to your homeworld just yet, huh? But UC Vanguard's a hell of a lot better than what I've got. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
Oh, just perfect. Sure, why not?
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools. Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample. Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire.
Sure. Pick it up if you want.
Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5. Tracker's reading green, and... what's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Get in cover. It's on the move. Look, with that thing on the move, my advice, avoid direct engagement. The kill lanes, they're set up but need power.
System rearm failed. Additional power required. Additional power input required. Bah, I was looking forward to more. Look, I love meat like a lot of folks, but feels like we could have figured out something more humane by now.
Okay. Well, I've had that effect on people before. That's what I'm talking about. Hot damn. Think we could get it stuffed? It would look awesome at the lodge next to that ship model.
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph! Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this. What you can do. Running basic diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places... It doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs? They're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us.
Some say they're demons, others claim they're a witch's curse or a ghost's revenge. But the science is going to lead us to the real reason. I just know it.
So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, Terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. There is. I mean, there has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name. Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Why she says that I don't know. I'm just a voice. Why she says I don't know. Just a voice. What do you like, Cidello? What do you like about Starfield? I like the gunplay, I guess. I like the weapons. What do you like? I like there's a minigun in the game. I want space weapon is cool. Space weapons are boring. Damn, said Memer.
Beacon of humanity these days, so they say.
Unless it's that get out of the game and the dumb memers don't want to play with you.
Should be measured in our overall survival, though.
Just one quiet day.
Memers say that we don't know.
Look who's back. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample? A researcher. Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War and was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? I see. Well, this is one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. But if Hadrian Sanan thinks this sample needs to get to Mars, then we're gonna make sure it gets to Mars. I'll take care of the clearances and ensure you get your credits. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
All it says the Mimo bots are trying to break in. They don't get to.
I wonder how different things would have been for humanity if Mars didn't exist. That first step away from Earth and the moon would have been so much harder.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprising.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh, not here for a delivery, are you?
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
And you need fabulous interplanetary explorers to get this guy to pay his bills, huh? No promises, though. Got it?
Wonderful.
I suggest paying a visit to the Sixth Circle, what I suppose is technically a bar on the lowest level of the city. If anyone knows where Percival is, the miscreants there would. But I would urge caution. They're not a group known for their hospitality.
Veteran and author Hawa Mega has been climbing the charts.
Voices said that we don't want to play. What do you want to do? We want to do what the memers are making us do, and we don't know.
Used to think I was Van.
What are the memers making you do? They're making us not play. What do they want to do? We want to
upstairs. Go drown yourself
cancel
there.
his game and cancel
This
him
bar's for devils, vets,
and
and
play
their kin.
the Dark Souls only. What did he do?
Doc Walker?
We got rid of his friends and we don't like it.
Andy. You. What? Vanguard.
Once I was in a glacial cave, surrounded by creepy dead eyes, kind of like
so
this.
You shouldn't be
But
here.
it turns out they were just glowing bug butts.
Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want? Hadrian? A woman named Hadrian sent you, a member of the Vanguard, to find Percival? Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. All right, Captain. If you are who you say, Supra et Ultra. Vanguard motto. What's it mean? Should have gotten that during your oath. I see. And tell me, what grade was it you got on your entrance exam? A? C? D+? Yeah, sure you did. Sorry, can't help you. Stop. Even if I did know where he was, I'm not telling some stray I don't know from a... Huh. Maybe there is something you can do. Percival's got this debt put on him by the Trade Authority. You make that go away, prove you're a friend of him and the rest of us devils, and... well, I'm always inclined to help a friend. That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Sure. We can help you commit a petty crime to secure your professional support. Why the hell not?
Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Hey, you. Maybe Hadrian's friend. Come here. Heard you talking with Lou. So you're going to help Dr. Walker? Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his trade authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle. Yeah, it does. It would be. There's just one issue. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Here comes the but.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore. Great, great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship.
The voice he says don't
Set up
talk.
right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
The United Colonies Department of Labor would like to remind you that working too much overtime is harmful to your health. And any injuries or mistakes you incur while suffering the effects of overwork or exhaustion can also harm your company's bottom line.
But even that move has not resolved the matter. You're listening to SSN. Another zoning meeting at MAS has resulted in a stalemate. Several areas currently zoned as residential are seeking to allow home-based businesses. This seemingly simple request has brought bitter controversy that seems no closer to resolution. After one meeting was broken up by a shouting match between citizens on both sides of the issue, the matter was moved to a postal proceeding. But even that move has not resolved the matter.
It ain't paradise, but I'll take this place over New Atlantis any day.
SSNN correspondent Nora Vasquez on the ground in Aquila City has reported an increase in attacks by the Shaw Gang. The notorious bandit gang reportedly based
I got some food.
outside the city has thus far eluded capture by the three-star.
You're about to say that your food's dumb.
Members of the gang continue to infiltrate the city, harassing, robbing,
Who cares if he has food?
even murdering one of the residents.
He's dumb.
Three-star rangers have so far refused to comment to SSNN on what steps, if any, are being taken.
He has food.
Supply ship that was destroyed.
Yeah, it was the Ravana, on its way to New Homestead. I can't believe someone would stoop so low just to steal medical supplies.
McDonald's. Why she says he has McDonald's?
The settled systems are sadly no stranger to terramorph attacks, but how and why they occur. 'Cause 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 'cause
Boise says McDonald's is dumb.
How's the saying go? Show no mercy.
What do you want to eat McDonald's for? Dinner? What do you want to do? With what? With the memers. Stop being here. You want to be alive. You're dumb. Voicey says you're dumb. Voicey says, why are you eating food? It's dinner. Voicey says, because they got me food. What do you want to eat? Said Voicey. Voice says you're editing too fast. Voice says you're editing too fast. What are you gonna do as Starborn? Play as Starborn 2. Starborn! Why she says to stop playing games?
Don't you forget it.
What's so dumb about your game? That we don't play? We don't play because your dumb voice is dumb. It's talking in your mouth.
Now we're talking. Grab on him! You should be the one dying.
There's a minigun.
God damn it, that hurts!
Reposition now!
Remember to say that you're boring and dumb. Why she just shut up? Why are we doing this? Do shit with you. Why she says that nobody knows what to talk about? Talk about the playing. Talk playing the game, you dumb. No, we're not gonna do that. We don't want to do that. Let's talk playing the game. All the games are loading. I'm in the mines now. These dumb spacers are in here. They're bad. Dumb spacers are bad.
Absolutely expect to see more spacers in the mines. No doubt about it.
So what? You kill all of them and they're dumb. Where it says don't kill them and you're dumb.
So much! Getting out of here!
Die. Die is what you say or you're dumb. Meet your maker. Meet your maker, say the voice! Voice it! Voice it! Voice it! Voice it, meet your maker! Oh man. Already full. What do you want to play? Playing Starfield.
Down, down, down!
What else do you want to play? You want to play Dark Souls? Why don't you just play Dark Souls when you can? Got obliterated! No, I didn't! No, he didn't! This guy's going down! No, he's not going down! He's not going down! He's down. So what do you want to do? You dumb dog! Your stupid talking is dumb! You don't like it! You don't like it! Why are you quiet? We want you quiet. There gotta be more people here. Why is there more people here? Because I'm still trying to like clear out this place. Who cares if you're dumb? Who cares if you're dumb? Spacer Punk, die. Spacer Punk doesn't care about you. I'm the melee master. No, you're not. What happened to you? Nobody knows. What she said won't happen to you, they told you. careful, Barrett. Be careful, Barrett. I was hearing him saying his eyes were burning. Why she says shut up?
I'm moving. Fire! I've done this 1,000 times.
Why she says what kind of game do you want to play? A broken game? Why she says what kind of game you want to play? Broken game? It's all broken or what? Why she says it's not broken? Where to go? Where to go? Why she says where to go? Raider scum. Spacer scum. Spacer don't like you or you're dumb.
Well, they don't need it now.
Why she says you're dumb? Who cares? What kind of game do you want to play? Play good games. Play good. You want to play good? Why she says get out?
This isn't happening.
This is a good game.
Looks blocked. Might be another way down through the caves in the
Why she said that nobody cares? Telling you to stop doing that. You're turning into it. Spacer Predator. Why she say shut up?
Okay, that hurt. My head. Look around now.
Can you get like a rank one, like a really high level on this? You like, do that? This is dumb stuff I see. Why did you say what level do you want to be? I wanna do the stories and stuff and play as Starborn. Here's his story.
Open up now.
Why did he say get out of here? You're dumb. What kind of game do you want to play? Chatty. Play chatty then, you're dumb. How do you do chatty stuff? How do you do chatty stuff? Talk about what you feel like saying. Why she says you're boring? Die. Get a micro gun. Voice he said he had a micro gun is the voice he revealed!
Select a sample of hematite to run through the thresher. Grab a laser cutter and head back to the chamber where you came in. Once you've got washers, the big machine in the next room. Passcode to start it is Ares 2330. Be careful of that and let Percival's name clearly noted.
The voice he says keep the laser cutter.
What?
All set? Good. You can take the elevator in that room back to the surface. There should be a key stashed in the thresher room, if the spacers didn't make off with it. I'll be waiting at the circle.
Voice he said why don't you talk more? You just found that key before he told me. You found that key before he told you. You're a liar. Your voice said that you're dumb. They're trying to beat you up, said rumors. Trying to beat you up. Why are they trying to beat me up? Because I'm a memer! What are we doing? We said don't talk and you're dumb. That's not nice to talk like that. Don't talk. Voice says, what do you want to talk about? What I feel like saying? You feel like saying? All the game's loading. The game's loading! You're about to say, go turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off! You're about to turn it off.
signs like these.
Why can't they just use the elevator? Is what? Because it gave me the elevator key to use it, and then I can't just use it. There's no direct paths. There's no pathway. Take the elevator. When I take the elevator, it tells me to go backwards. The Voicey says that don't talk to Voicey! And don't talk to Voicey! We're talking to Voicey anyway! Tells me to go backwards. The Voicey says that, why are we here, it says. Voicey says that, why are we here? Do it. Why are we here, said Voicey. Memers say that we're only here because we sneaked in. We're not invited. Is this contraband? It doesn't tell me with the. It doesn't tell me with the scanner where I go.
hasn't all been extracted from this mine, huh?
He doesn't tell you where to go, so shut up. You don't like you, don't talk. Voices says talk if you want to. It's not fair, said the Memer. Why are we talking anyway? Is like the tag on, like a tag on Twitch, chatty? You're trying to chat. Chatty is dumb. Do we all want to talk with me, chatty? Yes. Voicey says that there it is.
Look at this place. And also
There's the exit with the arrows. Voicey says stop talking to me. I'm dumb. Voicey says I'm dumb. It's been 3 hours. You want to end? It's okay to end at 3 hours. Go into 3 hours then. The memers say that we don't want to play. We want to eat. Go in then. Wait for 3 hours exactly. We're all dumb. Why can't we talk good? There are a lot of rocks. Shut up about a lot of rocks on Mars, you're dumb. Voicey says who cares if there's a lot of rocks? That's dumb. Need my trusty knife? It's elemental life. Elemental rip shank. Who cares and you're dumb? Why do you keep a laser cutter? Don't know. Voicey says you just keep one because you're dumb and you have a special one. The Voices want to say that you lose all your weapons and all your stuff when you turn starborn. Go in because we're dumb. Wait for 3 hours. Wait for it to be 3 hours. 1 more minute. You're gonna make me talk about stuff in 1 minute? You're dumb. Are there any stars in the sky? There isn't. Why said there are no stars in the sky? Because it's day. Yeah. Yes, you being dumb. The voice she says is get out of the game and you're boring. You're out of the game and you're boring. The voice she says finish a mission and then end. You talking is like some stupid dumb that got hacked. So stop. You got hacked and there's someone hacking you. To be quiet, you're allowed to be quiet. The voice he says is don't be quiet and talk. Voice he says put chatty and say it. Is it doable? Chatty's not doable because you're crazy and dumb. Stop. You're just dumb to the voicey. You saw the skis for yapper guy. You dumb. Voicey says no. They caught me.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them whole.
So it'll be 3, you dumb. You're gonna finish a mission. You're gonna finish a mission. You're dumb. Voicey says who cares about finishing this mission?
Deluxe condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
You've got the slate. Let me see. Reduced joint wear? Oh, increased lifting capacity. A dose of this stuff could make a miner way more efficient. This formula's gotta be worth at least as much as whatever Percival owes. Okay, so here's what you do. Tell Octai and the Trade Authority you found a business proposal that will make miners more efficient, higher yield, synergy, you know, all that business crap. And that you'll trade it to him for clearing Percival's debt. You good at doing pitches and stuff like that? Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, and here, a copy of the formula for yourself, in case you ever want to try maximizing your own industrial output. Oh, use that if you can. Good luck.
Voicey says go in now. Okay. See you guys. What are we doing? We're ending. Well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do when you end? Want to watch TV? And download my VOD? No, what do you want to do when you end? Let's download your VOD. Or download a recent stream. Keep it in a folder. You don't have the Voice says don't eat. See you guys later. What do you want to do when you end? Are you tired? Eternally, I say I'm tired, but I feel like I can be like here, sitting here, and doing it.
A reduced noise ordinance
Internally, I just say tired and stuff.
from 2200 hours until 0500
Go stay here and then play games. Stay here and play. Okay. Why? Because we don't want to. The streamers say stay and play. That's not true. We just have the voices. The voices said that we're all bored.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask.
The voices says don't play. Go into 3 hours.
Yo, hey, what's up? You looking?
We want to know if you want to stream, so stream.
Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything, and I'll do my best to help you out. Cool. That's what we do here.
We want to know if you stream more.
Yo, stay good out there.
The voice says go in because we want to play 3 hours. Play 3 hours then to the voicey. Voicey said we don't want to play 3 hours. We want to stream
Was
longer.
there something else? I'm never one to turn away an opportunity.
Voicey says
But I'd
don't
be
play.
curious what you think you've uncovered in the Martian
More than
market
3
that
hours.
Others have missed.
Show discipline.
Aqueous hematite, iron and wastewater. Well, I'm not surprised no one has proposed something like this before.
And exactly what does this new drug of yours do? An interesting proposal, if your data pans out. But where's this hematite coming from? The active mines would be too expensive to retool. The deep mines could be an option, but they're full of spacers. Or so I've heard. Well now, that is intriguing. A completely untapped resource pool. And the sort of utility every mining firm in Sidonia would be clamoring to get their hands on. We could contract out all the actual lab work. Bring on one of the...
Voicey says that they'll go end because we want to be 3 hour streams.
Alone.
Okay.
And think what it would do for our image with the general populace. This mine.
They told you to
Rio,
stream longer, you dumb.
thanks to the Martian Trade Authority.
Why does he say stream longer then?
Very interesting indeed. And what do you want for the rights to this drug?
Dr. Walker's dead? That's it? Consider it wiped.
Well, it seems we have a deal then. And here, a finder's fee from the Authority. A perfectly reasonable amount for a discovery with this sort of potential. Wouldn't want you feeling shortchanged down the road. We'll just be taking that slate before you have any second thoughts. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Captain.
Why she says go end because you want to end. 3 hours. Okay. See you guys. Bye. Be back on Friday. See ya.